So, this is our question for today. It is page 34 of the Graphics and Design and Communications book. We're still on the chapter of sections of solids, but what we're looking at now is we're looking at just rotating the object or rotating the solid, alright? Now, and that's obviously linking with the horizontal plane or the vertical plane, whatever we're looking for. They have given us a solution. As I always said, we'll try and just avoid that solution if we can at all and work using our heads and let us think about what we need to do, okay? So the plan of a square ABCD, which is inclined at 40 degrees to the horizontal plane, is shown. So we have that square starting us off, all right? The 2D square shown, but it's also inclined at 40 degrees. So that's why it looks squashed and not a perfect square. The edge AB rests on the horizontal plane, and the square is the base of a cube. So that square is the base of a cube. Alright, so there's a whole cube tilted over. Alright, draw the plan and elevation of the solid. So we again avoid looking at the solution, working on the problem we've given. XY line, we bring out this, project out this line 30 degrees to get AB, and we'll start from there. Alright, so hop in our XY line. 30 degrees. So pick a point anywhere there, send 30 degrees. Alright, we can measure along that. It tells us 90 millimeters from here, so from that point there, 90 millimeters along. And the object is 60 millimeters wide. That is point A to point B. Now it is a cube, so we know the angles there would be 90 degrees. So going to the left, C and D are out here somewhere, but we don't actually know. We can't tell yet because it's already after being inclined at 40 degrees. So therefore we can't find it. But what we do know is that that C and D are on this side. Alright? And they're not on the opposite side, they're on this side. So we know it's been lifted up this way, 40 degrees. Alright? So that's kind of the hint they've given us by throwing that out. Now, so what we need to do is we need to move ourselves to where the pencil is. And we need to look along the line AB to get that edge, to get that angle, okay? Look, we're keeping it nice and simple. It's 30 degrees. We will send that along. We will create a new X1, Y1. Excuse me, X1, Y1. Alright, to create this shape. If you look along a line, you get it as a point view. So there it is there, and it's on the ground, it tells us. The X1, Y1 is the HP, the horizontal plane. This here is, I'll put it on this side, is A, B, because we're looking in from this side. Looked along and get it as a point. And they're telling us that it's at 40 degrees. So it's saying that this line out to B to CD is 40 degrees. So getting our protractor, lining it up. Okay, remember reading from the 0 around 40 degrees. From here to here, send it out this way. Alright, so there's my 40 degrees. C and D is out here somewhere. It is a square, so therefore all sides are the same. And we already know the length from A to B is 60 millimeters. So therefore A to CD must be 60 millimeters. So there is C and D. Alright? So if I want to just get in that piece that they've given us, I'm just going to send it back. There is C. There it is, D. Alright. Now, we could have copied them. We could have went and drawn our square. We could have sent it up here. We could have rotated it around. We're still going to get the same point. I'm just leaving out a few extra lines. Stops the clutter happening over here then. Alright, now, we know a square. There's the base of the square. We know a square, every corner has to be 90 degrees. Alright, so we're going to get our sliding set squares. Okay, so I'm going to get my line. Now again, we'll always use our, down my way, 2 set squares at the same time. Alright, so we have the 2 flat edges held together. Line them up to the line we want, which is the 40-degree line. Just step it back ever so slightly. Put all my weight on the one I want to keep there. Now we have it. Alright, so my longer set square is now parallel to the line ABCD. And I can go 90 degrees off that line, heading out to the right. Going back again, taking our distance, setting our compass up to our 60 millimeters. Swing it here. Swing it there. Or you can go do side set squares, whichever works for you. Absolutely fine. Ooh, I'm slipping there myself. Now you don't have to do side and set squares. I'm just doing it just for figuring. Make sure everything is bang on, which indeed it is. Oh, we're slipping there. Which indeed it is. There is my cube. So that would be essentially an end view of the cube as such. Well, it's a because we moved ourselves around, but it's an auxiliary. Alright, now, so we have it down here, we have an auxiliary elevation. Alright, keyword here being elevation, because up here we will have a elevation. So whatever heights you have in this elevation, you use up in this elevation. Now, we're going to finish off and get the plan of that first. So I'm going to take back each line. Into my plan. Try my plan. Alright. Come back to that small trick of knowing which is hidden, which isn't hidden. We're looking this way, so whatever my pencil touches off is seen. Whatever my pencil can't reach is hidden. So AB can't be touched there. Therefore it is hidden. It is a dotted line. And the other is solid. So there's the plan now of our rotated cube. Alright. Now we're going to send them up. What I'm going to do is take one line at a time. AB is on the ground. Send up AB. Okay. Send up AB to the ground. Working with those two first because they're on the ground. There's A. And there is B. So we have them on the ground here. Alright. Now I'm just going to grab a pen just to do my heights from here on in. So I'm going to do heights after this. So just going to do little arrows where they're coming from. I'm going to call this H1. And I'm going to work with H1 first, height 1 first, okay? Height 1 belongs to C and D, so I'm only going to bring up C and D. Now look, you could take everything. The problem there is you can start getting confused. You have so many lines you start getting confused. Take my height 1 to C and D and step it up. C, D. C and D. Alright? Go and get our height 2. H2, height 2. This correlates to this one, this belongs to that one. I'm going to take those ones up. Now some of this will be at the back, alright? Will be hidden. But for now, we're just taking out the points. Alright. And last but not least, I'm going to just kind of take it here. I'm going to bring it out a little bit to the side. So I'm going to bring it out to this side over here with a bit of room. Actually, I'll go the other way. A bit of room over here instead. So I'm going to take that out like that. Just to show you where it's coming from. You don't need to do this. That is height 3. All right, belong to that one there. So, okay. All right, so that's belong to height 3. So I'm going to take up this one, and I'm going to take up this one. Grab my compass, take my height. Again, follow it along. And there's all my heights, all right? Now, I have a few points all around. Take it step by step. Go back to the pencil approach. What the pencil touches off is what you see. So I'm going to focus on the right hand side so I can see this full line here on the right hand side, which is this shape here. Join them together. All right. I can also see C to D. Oops, I'm having a slip there. C to D. So if I can see C to D, A to B is on the ground and it's under C and D, so it must be seen. So therefore I can join those together. Our top one must be seen as well. So look in, we're catching the top surface there because it's at a slope. Alright, the only ones then are the ones at the back. This is the only point at the back, so we'll pop that in with hidden detail. Alright, that there is page 34. It's the work example on page 34. Again, try and keep away from the solution and go straight using your heads and work it through. Alright.